Okay, it says I'm live, but I'm waiting. There we go. Okay, let's see. We'll get a poll started for funsies for anyone who is cool enough to join tonight while I'm live. Let's see. Okay, very cool. What's up to, where we got Los Angeles Pharaoh in the chat. Jamie Russell, CME. Shout out to him. He'll probably be joining in a little bit. Golden Rule TV. Gregatron. Dan Pazzi in the chat. Oh my goodness. What am I going to do with all of you? Dan Pazzi doesn't have a wrench. Ooh, let's make that change tonight. I don't want him out here getting harassed, you know. When you're a big guy like Dan Pazzi, people come after you. So let's see. All right. New poll started now. Okay. And since we're here, let's set a goal. Oh, there it is. I'm just looking at everything. We're not going to be that ambitious. We don't need that tonight. But it's fun to set a goal and to celebrate. Let's see. Okay. Things are going. Terry Strange comedy show. Am I being funny? I'm just getting a slow start. Pardon me. What does this say? What's with the shields? No more wrenches. I don't know what the shields are about. You have good news? Well, give us the good news. I'm going to take a sip of water and then kind of start pulling things up here. I had some videos saved that were Portland based where they're like critiquing what's wrong with the city. I thought we could watch together. And then, of course, check out what's going on Reddit. Anything else that comes to mind? Might check out the WTF Portland page. Other things. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Gregatron. That's dope. Almost paid off. You should do a video about how you did it, like your whole plan, how you made it happen. People love that kind of knowledge. Hello to Gangster Ghost. Oh. Well, you know, like, people come for people. People are petty and they have vendettas, and I just see it happen where if people don't have a wrench, they get attacked. So I feel like that could happen to you. Just given what I've seen in my time with you in different chat rooms and the ways people get provoked, like, I don't know. That's amazing. Yeah, that'd be a great video. That would be a great video, wouldn't it, everyone? Okay. So without further ado, let's get into the topic. I like doing this periodically. I like the locally based content. I like to respond and react to it. I might turn off the heat in a second. It's so, drummers at Day of Remembrance protest. Well, we might want to watch that. Okay, let me get in my watch later. Oh man, I found this. Let me just start sharing. I'll just go through the whole process with you guys just for funsies tonight. You hope Jamie and I have a good night. Thank you. I do too. I do too. Okay. Oh, oops, I'm sharing the wrong one. See, I have myself up there. Look, it's wheels within wheels. I'm watching myself. That is not a flattering. That is not flattering. I do not like where I paused it. Ugh. Dang it. Okay, we're gonna share this tab. Yeah, so let me get into my watch history here. Oh, this channel here, Creative Grandma, I have been like binging her videos. It's so cute. This is just an aside again, because obviously this isn't the topic, but this lady here in the corner, Creative Grandma, make my bed. No, absolutely not. I mean, it's not unmade exactly either. Whatever. There's stuff on it. I took the stuff from here and put it over there. What do you want? Okay, but yeah, back to Creative Grandma here. She's amazing. I find this channel so sweet. It's her and her grandson together running this channel. It just touches my heart watching them do this little project of love together. Okay. It's just sweet, a young man like hanging out with his grandma and helping her with her YouTube channel. I love it. It's the kind of thing I want to see more of in the world. Where is watch later? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I've got a few different Portland-based videos here. Let me move these around. Oh, I can't. I can do it on my phone, but not here. Whatever. We'll just skip through things. So this one, it's the Day of Remembrance protest. I don't know what they're remembering. It looks like they're down at the South Waterfront, but I'm not sure. All right, well, that's enough drumming for me. It's more fun to see in person, I think, than to watch it on video. Oh, Billboard Chris, this guy detransitioned after watching my conversations at Portland State University. I don't ever remember watching any of his, but I'm sure you all know of Billboard Chris, not to be confused with Chris from chat.
How's it going?
It's wonderful to meet you finally. I wanted to say thank you. Just over 2 years ago, one of your videos, specifically the one you did with James Klug and Peter Boghossian over on the Portland State University, that was a video that really got me to open up and start to listen to other people. And because of people like you talking about this issue in ways that I was kind of insulated from, in kind of like a bubble, that allowed me to let go of a transgender identity and detransition.
Wow. I had no idea.
Thank you so much.
You're Ari.
Ari.
I had no idea. We just randomly came upon each other and did this.
This is incredible. This is why I do what I do. What was the conversation?
So kind of for a really long time, I never truly examined why I ended up transitioning in the first place. It was kind of just had this belief about myself that I needed to live and pass as female to be happy. But ultimately, I was kind of just rejecting maleness that was ultimately stemming from abuse from my father when I was a kid. And it was just the fact that you were willing to have these conversations, like very basic questions, like what does it mean to be born in the wrong body? Like no one really broached those kind of subjects with me because, you know, when ideas are really taboo,
you're not allowed
or really
to.
sacred, people tend to kind of stay away. And really having an identity based around gender and trying to, you know, change your body people tend to not want to upset you, and people tend to just affirm without really thinking about kind of more of the long-term consequences of what eventually happens when you realize that these things aren't going to make you happy.
Yeah, well,
That's
you
because
just
they
made
don't
my day.
really
Thank you so
care
much. That's
about
why I do
you
what I do.
because they don't
So
want
had
you
you
to
been
actually
medicalized?
like get
Yeah,
better.
I was on cross-sex hormones for 18 years,
Wow.
Whoa.
starting from 16 years old, and this was back in 2005. And then just 2 years ago, I finally stopped.
I would never have guessed you were in your 30s.
Yeah, I
Have
mean,
there been
that's what
any
happens when you
long-term impacts
stump.
from them?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of one of them. Looking like I'm really young, when you stump puberty so early and you don't let it fully develop, like almost all of the facial hair that I have now, because I started so early, I didn't need to get laser. So all of this is just from 2 years of being finally back on testosterone.
So you were on puberty blockers.
I wasn't on puberty blockers, but I did block testosterone and start estrogen like early 16.
Okay.
And I was
So yeah,
a
you
late
hadn't.
bloomer in terms of puberty.
I understand. Me too.
It's
I
criminal
didn't have
to
to
do
shave
this to
really
young
until I was
men.
like 20.
Wow. Yeah.
Totally
Wow.
criminal. It's wild.
Incredible. So something in the conversation just caused you to start questioning your own transition?
At the time, I was kind of struggling with being able to be productive and like work on my own projects. It's recording, right? Perfect. I was struggling with working on my own projects, and my normal tactic of just kind of brute forcing, just pedal to the metal, without really examining what I was doing. I ended up like really burning myself out, and I found myself face to face with like just being depressed and anxious and unhappy, and just things weren't getting better. And for the first time in over 2 decades, I had finally decided that, like, whatever expectations of who I thought I was, or how I approached my problems, I'm going to follow the pain for the first time. And so I started to learn about how early childhood development affects you. And I started to reflect on my relationship with my mother and how neglectful and emotionally absent she was. And then I started to reflect on my father. My father was someone who I always hated and was terrified of. And I always tried to keep him in my past. Like I tried to frame myself such that my father has no power over me. I am my own person now. But I didn't realize how much it shaped the trajectory. And then ultimately I came to realize that I had built a identity based around my father, but like by rejecting him, because he used to project these rigid gendered stereotypes on me, and he was also a meth addict that I didn't realize. And so I would always get in trouble for things. One day it'd be fine, the next day it wouldn't. He would go through his meth withdrawals, and I was just always terrified. And I would learn to disassociate. And he would project masculinity onto me, like, be a man, like, talk to me, be a man. Are you a girl? Do you want to be a little girl? Like, this was like incessant all the time. And so I would just disassociate.
So you like develop this whole like trans identity out of like rebellion to your father. That's sounds about right. Anyway, that's enough of that story. This girl visited Portland, did some yarn shopping. I won't subject you guys to that. I watched this How to Be Happy in the Pacific Northwest. Where is the other one? Oh, Empty Oregon Backroads. Oh, here we go. What liberals did to Portland is insane, and it's coming to your city next. Okay, let's find this out. Let's watch this together. I know what this is about.
When you hear Portland, what do you picture now? Because it's probably not coffee shops, walkable neighborhoods, or quirky bookstores anymore. It's tents, drugs, crime, businesses closing up shop, and politicians insisting everything is totally fine. And here's the important part. None of this happened by accident. This wasn't bad luck. It wasn't late-stage capitalism. It certainly wasn't the weather. It wasn't Republicans, not by a damn sight. What happened to Portland was a result of deliberate political choices made by progressive leaders, defended by the media, and imposed on people who never voted for them. And the most
pretty much.
Even the left is starting to
Sounds
admit it.
about right.
Let's take a little drive, shall we?
So recently, the New Yorker,
Yes, let's
not
get down
exactly a
Broadway.
conservative outlet by any stretch, published an essay by David Sedaris, a best-selling author and lifelong progressive, about a visit to Portland. While walking to get donuts, Sedaris says he passed so many drug addicts he lost count. He saw homeless people openly doing drugs on the sidewalk. And then, just to really complete the Portland experience, a dog belonging to one of those addicts ran up and bit him. And what shocked him wasn't just the bite, it was the reaction. No sympathy, no outrage, no concern. The medical worker treating him seemed more worried about the dog than the man who had just been attacked. Sedaris ends up asking a question that basically sums up the entire problem with Portland politics. Why is everyone so afraid to say that drug addicts shouldn't let their dogs bite people? And then he answered it himself, because people are afraid they'll be mistaken for Republicans. And folks, that's the core issue right there. Portland isn't collapsing because it's poor. It's not collapsing because it lacks resources. And it's not collapsing because people don't care. It's collapsing because ideology overrides reality. This was once one of the most desired cities in America. In the late 2000s and early 2010s, Portland was the epicenter of urban cool. So popular that locals complained tourism was ruining their favorite spots. Fast forward to today, Portland now has one of the highest crime rates in the country. Roughly 1 out of every 16 residents is the victim of a crime every year. The city records thousands of fires annually, nearly half of them tied directly to vagrancy. Even city council members aren't immune. Cars burned, homes damaged, arson tied to extremists or homeless encampments. And yet, the policies barely change. We'll dive into much more right after this quick commercial break to pay some bills. Something's brewing. You can feel it. The problem, you
Oh
never
my
know the
goodness.
full story. After the crash,
I'm
the
sorry,
collapse,
dude.
it's too
No,
late.
we're not going to hear
And
about
here's the brutal
5-year
truth.
olds.
You can't protect yourself after. You have to be ready now.
Oh my God.
All this uncertainty.
Oh.
Right, we're back. Nowhere is Portland's ideological rock clearer than Measure 110. In 2020, Oregon voters decriminalized possession of hard drugs. We're talking fentanyl, heroin, methamphetamine, cocaine, downgrading them to a civil violation. No jail, no arrest, just a $100 ticket that addicts could waive by calling a phone number. Shockingly, almost nobody called. Who would have thought? According to reports, only about 1% of drug users ever contacted treatment services. So what happened? Drug tourism, cheaper drugs, more addicts, exploding overdose deaths, of course. In 2019, Oregon recorded 280 fatal opioid overdoses. By 2023, this is after Measure 110 was implemented, that number was nearly 1,400, a 5-fold increase. Even Portland residents eventually couldn't deny reality anymore. The law became wildly unpopular, and the state quietly reversed course, blaming disinformation, of course, instead of admitting the policy was, well, insane.
Yeah.
Here's another part that should infuriate you. A former Oregon mayor uncovered evidence of massive Medicaid fraud tied to organized crime, potentially tens of millions of dollars. Violent criminals, drug dens, state money flowing
What's
through
up, Hunter,
fake
gentlemen?
recovery organizations. And the media, well, they were silent. State officials didn't respond. That's not incompetence. That's willful neglect. Because acknowledging corruption would mean admitting progressive governance doesn't just fail, it enables criminals. Meanwhile, Portland's economy is unraveling. The city now has the highest commercial real estate vacancy rate of any major U.S. city, over 34%. Office towers that sold for hundreds of millions a decade ago are now selling for pennies on the dollar. Luxury condos aren't selling. Iconic businesses are laying off workers or leaving entirely. Major companies like Nike and Dutch Brothers are either shutting down locations or moving headquarters out of state. To put things into perspective, even lifelong Democrat donors are funding Republican PACs out of sheer frustration. This is what economists call a doom loop. High taxes, people leave. Tax base shrinks, service collapses. Taxes go up again. And Portland is deep in it. All of this is finally
There's our
triggering
elk.
political backlash. Rural counties want
When
to
was
leave the
this
state
filmed?
entirely.
The
Not
elk
because
is
they
not
hate
up
Oregon,
yet.
but because Portland's policies are forced on them.
Maybe it is
A
up.
massive tax increase pushed through by the governor sparked one of the largest
This looks like it was
grassroots
filmed
petition
in
efforts
fall.
in state history. 250,000 signatures in 45 days.
Modern Democrats are rebelling, voters are angry, and progressive leaders are scrambling to protect themselves from the consequences. Whether Republicans win or not is almost secondary. What matters is this: the illusion is breaking. People are realizing Portland didn't fall apart because of some mysterious force. It fell apart because ideology mattered more than public safety, law enforcement, accountability, and basic common sense. If you like this review of the current conditions of Portland,
Alright.
Oregon, let me know about it
All
in
right,
the comments
Grandpa.
section.
I love
me
when
some
they start
ideas
on
of
the
where to head.
common sense. It's like I get it, but it does get a bit much. Okay. Not completely incorrect. I guess I did watch the other one. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Although I have a lot. Oh, okay. It isn't one thing, it's a chain reaction. Okay, I knew I had another video thing. All right. Let's see. A chain reaction.
On paper, Portland was the blueprint for modern city living, creative, outdoorsy, and booming. But in just a few years, the core lost nearly 37% of its daily workforce. Downtown office vacancies soared to 35%, and stretches of the city emptied out. This is not a story about one thing going wrong.
That's so scary when
it is about a chain reaction that left even the city's proudest achievements hanging by a thread. What really started Portland's unraveling? And can downtown ever become more than just a ghost of its old routine?
I don't know.
In the decades before the shock, downtown Portland thrived on a
What's
daily
up,
rhythm
Jamie? Are
that
you
felt
here?
almost automatic.
Can you join me?
The city's core was a living network, built on a mix of office workers, creative firms, visitors, and locals who shaped the streets from morning through night. The Pearl District, once a landscape of rail yards and warehouses, became the city's signature comeback story. By the early 2000s, old brick buildings had been transformed into lofts, galleries, and breweries, drawing new residents and businesses. Cafes filled with freelancers and tech workers spilling onto sidewalks. Breweries like Deschutes and McMenamins turned industrial blocks into destinations. Tourism put Portland on the national map. Powell's City of Books, already legendary, drew hundreds of thousands each year.
They're going
The
through
Saturday
it.
market
They're having
pulled
a
in
hard
crowds
time.
along the riverfront, while the Waterfront Blues Festival packed the parks with tens of thousands
They've always
every
had
summer.
this.
By 2019, the Oregon Convention Center hosted over 1 million visitors a year, and overnight stays in the city climbed from 5.2 million in 2010 to 7.8 million. Events and conventions were not just background noise. They accounted for nearly half of downtown's retail business, filling restaurants and shops with a steady flow of customers. The office ecosystem was the engine behind it all.
Yeah.
Before the pandemic, nearly 100,000 people worked downtown. Professional services, government agencies, creative startups, and tech firms clustered in towers and converted lofts. Weekdays followed a reliable script. Commuters arrived by light rail and bus, grabbed coffee at Pioneer Courthouse Square, filled lunch spots from Southwest 3rd to the Pearl, and kept the sidewalks busy well into the evening. More than half of downtown retail sales came from these office routines. Transit ridership surged at rush hour, and the city's bridges became arteries of daily life. Portland's reputation for livability was more than a slogan. National rankings put the city near the top for walkability, creative culture, and access to the outdoors. Median home prices hit $500,000 by 2020, while two-bedroom rents hovered around $1,800. reflecting demand from people drawn by the city's promise. The
We have a
downtown
question from the chat. Can you be saved if you don't give to or feed the poor? Or however Charu asked the question. You asked this question this morning. What do you guys think in the chat?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, poor in what? Exactly. Like, I guess it also depends on what they're poor in.
The idea is taking care of people that need help.
Yeah.
It's the golden rule.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like if you don't have any sense of living the golden rule, then you're not converted. And I would say that there's normative and then there's exceptions, and people want to make it too cut and dry. So generally speaking, no, you have to be converted. But but is there exceptions in circumstances? It's not like it's a transactional thing, like you do this so God will save you.
Yeah.
And so I think that's a lot of people ignore verses in the Bible because they're hard to, depending on the theology, it can't be true. That can't be true what it's saying, but it's like it's a general idea. It doesn't mean it's like transactional. That's what I think. So like we should wrestle with verses that seem to suggest that.
And I agree that the idea is that we are to give to people in need if we're able to help them.
Yeah.
You know, whatever that is or whatever that looks like. So maybe it's not like directly feeding the poor in your life, but maybe you're helping someone who can't do something for themselves, you know?
Yeah. So send us your money or God will
burn you forever.
not save you. Just kidding. We're not poor.
No. Yeah. What do you think about these videos? Are they like depressing or what?
Yeah, because Portland was much cooler when it was livelier or more.
I mean, you
prosperous.
came here when you were younger, like when you told me about like skating with your friends downtown and stuff.
Yeah,
I bet it was pretty cool back then.
probably, I don't remember.
Oh, hey, somebody's going to get a membership. Thank you, Zealotston, for gifting a membership. You get all kinds of perks when you're a member. Mainly, you get to be a part of an elite special group that's better than everybody else. Okay, let's continue the video a bit. We'll see.
core, with its blend of work, nightlife, and urban parks, was seen as a model for how American cities could thrive. A place where daily routines
Oh,
kept
I
the
guess
whole
it went to
system
you,
in motion.
Jamie.
What? I didn't do nothing.
In March
You're a member
2020,
now. I can't
the
believe you're a
downtown
member of my
routine that
channel.
kept Portland humming was
What the-
interrupted almost overnight.
It just-
Offices that once drew
I have
nearly
some-
Now you're a
100,000 workers
stranger.
each day
I guess I'll have to.
dark. The familiar surge of commuters across the bridges
Yeah, I'll
and
say
onto TriMet trains and
I'll give one
buses.
to somebody.
According to TriMet's
You
own
better
data,
go gift one.
weekday
Jamie.
ridership collapsed by over 30% compared to pre-pandemic levels, a drop that still has not fully reversed. The workforce downtown remains down by about 37% from 2019, a gap that ripples through every part of
Dude,
the
oh
city's
god,
core.
that looks so bad.
This was not just a matter of fewer people on the sidewalks.
No, look
The
at
entire physics of downtown changed. With fewer office workers, lunch crowds at neighborhood cafes thinned out. Retailers who relied on steady weekday traffic saw their sales plummet. TriMet's system, built to handle the rush of morning and evening commuters, now runs below capacity most weekdays. A TriMet analyst described it as
Yeah, it is
a fundamental
depressing.
shift in the city's pulse, where the weekday peaks that once defined downtown have flattened into a slow, unpredictable rhythm. Charts tracking foot traffic tell the same story. Weekday pedestrian counts in the core are down nearly 40% from their 2019 highs. Even as weekends and special events bring some life back, the regular weekday pattern, the one that supported everything from sandwich shops to street musicians, remains a shadow of its former self. The invisible network that stitched together offices, transit, and small businesses has been pulled apart, and the effects are everywhere. The shock goes beyond lost sales or empty train cars. When a city loses a third of its daily workforce, the feedback loops that kept it stable begin to unravel. Fewer eyes on the street can mean more uncertainty about safety. Less routine activity makes every disruption feel larger.
I just am gonna say, since we got the super chat goal hit, amazing. And shout out to Jamie, who, in being blessed himself with a free channel membership, has decided to pay the gift forward and gift out 5 channel memberships. So shout out to Zealotston in the chat for his generosity this evening, and shout out to Jamie Russell for paying it forward. You like that? I love when that goes off and then you get all the like confetti. Sucks when a beautiful historical city devolved into boarded up S-holes. What a shame. Yeah. It's depressing. I do doom loop this a bit sometimes, I wonder. Then when I get on, Janie's got his phone on with me in the background. It's distracting me. Hold up, guys. If you're in the chat, say hi, guys. I like to know who's here. There we go. All right, let's get back to it. The doom loop. The Portlander doom loop. Yeah, say hi to one another. Chat it up.
This is the moment when Portland's chain reaction truly began. A structural jolt, not just a temporary pause. If you want more stories about cities that rise on a routine and what happens when that routine breaks, subscribe to Cityfall.
Oh, I guess.
Downtown Portland's office towers now carry a weight that goes beyond empty hallways. By mid-2025, nearly 35% of downtown office space sat vacant, a figure more than double the national average and far above the city's own healthy range before the pandemic. This is not just a short-term dip. In commercial real estate, high vacancy
this thing sold
gravity,
for nothing,
pulling down the confidence of landlords, tenants, and lenders alike.
What's up, Lena?
Every empty floor means less rent collected, which in turn means less money for maintenance, upgrades, or new tenants. The cycle feeds itself, making it harder for buildings to escape the spiral. One sale captured the scale of the problem. U.S. Bancorp Tower, known locally as Big Pink, changed hands in July 2025 for just $45 million. 10 years earlier,
I know. You want some good retail, get to Portland. You got a few still hanging around.
88% loss in value for a property that once defined the city's skyline.
It's like a 50-story building.
The sale price was not just a reflection
We
of
went
the
there on
building's
our
empty offices. It was a signal to the entire market that expectations had
Portland
changed.
Grill up there.
Brokers at Colliers describe a market where even prime addresses struggle to attract long-term tenants, and where new leases often come with months of free rent and deep concessions.
Yeah, there's no painting business.
Yeah.
These numbers tell their own story.
I mean,
in the first quarter of 2025,
but I'm grateful for being able to work from home. I don't know about y'all that do it, but
we don't get any painting jobs downtown.
Yeah, that's true. You haven't had anything downtown.
No. Companies used to be on constantly.
Sad.
Portland's downtown had over 8 million square feet of vacant office space. Negative absorption has persisted for 6 straight quarters. Landlords face a choice: accept lower rents and shrinking building values, or hold out and risk even longer stretches of darkness. For many, the math simply does not work. As one Colliers broker put it, it is not just about filling space. It is about whether these buildings have a future as offices at all. This vacancy does not just haunt the financial pages. It locks in a new reality for downtown, where the old routines cannot return until the buildings themselves find a new purpose.
There's our former mayor, Ted.
Lunch rush on Southwest 3rd Avenue used to mean a packed house for local restaurants. Now, it is a different reality. The owner of a once busy cafe stands behind the counter at noon, watching just a handful of customers trickle in.
You're getting fuzz on me.
He remembers when office workers lined up out the door, every table filled, and the kitchen barely kept up. By 2025, he is closed 2 days a week, let go half his staff, and wonders if the business will survive another year.
Oh, how sad.
Across downtown, stories like his have multiplied. Retail vacancy hit 32%, with entire corridors of shuttered
Oh, yeah, the
storefronts,
cracks.
boarded windows replacing displays, handwritten notes in the glass marking the end of another neighborhood fixture. The collapse of foot
Oh, we
traffic
did that when
not
our
just
store
starve
closed.
businesses.
We left a little
It
note.
changed how the city felt at street level. With fewer people around, the signs of social strain became impossible to ignore.
Yeah.
Tents now line blocks that once bustled with
Well, it
shoppers.
hasn't been like
The
that
director
for a
of
while
Central City
downtown.
Concern,
I mean,
a nonprofit that runs outreach teams, describes a new normal. Fewer eyes on the street, more visible encampments, and a sharp rise in calls for help.
yeah.
Downtown's unsheltered population doubled from about 800 in 2019 to nearly 2,000 by 2024, according to point-in-time counts. City records show encampment-related 311 calls in the Central Core soared from just over 2,000 before the pandemic to more than 5,400 last year. Business owners and outreach workers describe how empty sidewalks magnify every sign of trouble. Where crowds once diluted the impact, now each tent, each argument, each crisis feels larger. The restaurateur on Southwest 3rd Avenue says regulars stopped coming, worried about safety or simply unsettled by the changes. The director at Central City Concern sees the same pattern. When the routine broke, the city's margin for strain shrank. The dominoes keep falling, one closure, one lost job, one more visible struggle at a time.
Yeah.
Policy decisions in Portland's downtown became a moving target after 2020. City leaders tried to balance compassion, public order, and political pressure, but the pace and direction of change left many residents and business owners uncertain about what to expect next. In 2021, Measure 110 decriminalized personal possession of small amounts of drugs
There's some ugly
statewide.
tattoos in this
The
world.
intent was to shift
What was
focus
the
from
worst
punishment
one?
to treatment. But the rollout came as the city was already struggling with visible addiction and public health crises.
God, these poor
At the same
people
time,
having to do-
enforcement around sidewalk camping and encampments shifted repeatedly. In some periods, tents were tolerated and even distributed by local agencies. In others, city crews swept blocks and posted new restrictions. By 2024, the city had cycled through at least 3 major changes in how it handled public camping, each with its own rules and messaging. These rapid shifts filtered down to street level. The Portland Business Alliance, which
Did I miss
represents
a comment?
hundreds of downtown employers, began surveying its members and tracking public sentiment. Their confidence index, measuring how safe, clean, and predictable people
Why would that bother me?
fell
I have
sharply
cool
from 72 in
tattoos.
2019 to 44 in 2023. Business owners reported changing store hours or closing altogether, citing both the uncertainty of policy and the unpredictability of enforcement. One Portland Business Alliance spokesperson described it as a feedback loop. When people stop believing the city can deliver on order or clarity, they spend less time and money downtown, which only deepens the problem. The trust gap widened as policies changed faster than visible results. Residents saw encampments return to blocks that had just been swept. Business owners watched as new rules were announced, only to be reversed or replaced months later. The city's attempts to respond to visible strain often felt outpaced by the speed of the crisis. In this environment, confidence became as fragile as the routines that once held downtown together. Saturday mornings in
like a
downtown Portland
protest.
now look nothing like the empty corridors of midweek. Foot traffic sensors counted 5.78 million Saturday crossings in 2025, nearly 89% of the city's pre-pandemic peak. On weekends, the pulse returns. The Saturday market hums with visitors, food carts draw steady lines, and festivals fill the parks. The Waterfront Blues Festival, once on pause, brought in over 85,000 music fans last summer, echoing the
I've
crowds of
never
earlier
gone
years.
to that and I have no desire
Pioneer
to.
Courthouse Square, so quiet on a Tuesday, turns into a gathering place for thousands during events and holiday markets. Event organizers and city boosters point to these numbers as proof that Portland's core is far from abandoned. The director of Visit Portland says the city has seen a 10 to 14% rise in weekend tourism compared to last year, with major events and conventions.
All right, well, whatever. Let's get into Reddit. I'm kind of done with this. Hey, babe. Is that from you? I got that from you. Thank you. Thanks for giving out some gifted memberships. I'm sure people appreciate them in the chat. Okay, so here we are. Oh, they're trying to get me to sign in. Y'all know I don't sign in. Okay, let's check out the weekly rant thread. Let's see who's ranting about what. I want to keep the Blazers as much as anybody, but do we need to ask what is in it for us? Even if you believe that the Rose Garden Moda Center is a dump, upgrades are not coming to the 300 and 200 level seats. The new owner is a billionaire who wants to accommodate millionaires on the people's dime. He can lobby for this all by himself and does not need anyone to lick his boots. Someone is dealing with ants. Have you ever lived in a place with ants? I've lived in 2 places that had ant issues, and I hate them. Hate them. If you've ever had ants, coming in your house. Jamie loves Seattle and Portland. We should do a Seattle vlog sometime. Just go up there without telling anyone and then go live. She's tatted up. Golden rule. Yes, I have tattoos. You're so rude. That's true. Yeah, I remember. We've had a number of people that have been killed. It is similar. You love Eugene? I don't know. I've only been a couple of times. I have not been like that, I don't know, excited about it. I want to like it, but I don't know. It's just so far. And then you get there and I'm kind of like, would have had more fun staying in Portland, but I have a friend who really likes it. Goes there quite a bit, like had fun. Jamie and I were talking about doing some kind of local getaway soon, just like to get away for a couple of days and go to another town. But we don't know if we want to go to a cabin in the mountains or the sea.
Do a poll.
Should I do a new poll?
Should we go to the sea,
The mountains or to Eugene?
to the ocean, or to the sea?
Okay.
You know how you know you're, you know, how, man out there, do you know how you know you're getting old? If you have to shave the hair right here in your nose or in your ears. I just realized I had like hair coming out of my ears
Oh no.
and my nose right here. It's so gnarly.
Oh wow, you guys actually like this Portland-based content? That's awesome. I'm gonna close down the first poll with 53% of you saying you actually enjoy it when I go over Portland's based stuff. So thank you for letting me know that. We will continue to provide Portland-based content. And then there's another 20-some% that say they just love me. So they're going to be here regardless. So that's dope. Thank you guys. Let's start a new poll. Okay.
She wants to go to the ocean probably, and I want to go to the mountains. Oh, I shouldn't have told him that. Maybe it's the other way around.
Where should we go? A cabin.
We'll definitely live stream it from there.
A cabin in the mountains. Did I run ZD Rock off? And
to the
Lena, hey Marilyn, good to see you.
if we went to the mountains and I could snowboard one day and you could just sit back and do your live stream from the
Crochet in the cabin.
with the fire going. We got to get like, I think it's a fire.
I do love sitting by the fire.
Then you can get pregnant.
All right, guys, please vote in the poll. Mana says he'll wear a pink shirt next. I'm sure he would pull that off if he wanted to. I mean, he's, you know, he's just that much of a man. Okay, so yeah, we're in the Reddit, getting into the Reddit tonight. Hate ants. They're giving all this advice. Nothing ever works, guys. Just burn the house down. Seriously. Pretty mild winter so far, huh? Yeah, and it's making me a little anxious about summer, fall wildfires. Oh, God. LED headlights are blinding. Yeah, I hate those. Why would anyone tint their damn windshield? How can you even see out of it at night? Stop trying to play games on the freeway with people that are just trying to pass you. All right, yeah. A lot of people's frustration is other drivers. Somebody dealing with an HOA that is being ridiculous. Whoever did an uneven paint job over a building-wide mural on Water Avenue with the same gray we see every day and just the word Portland. Who hurt you? I haven't seen this. Is this on Southeast Water or on North or Southwest Water? I'm wondering where that mural. I didn't know a mural had been covered. I don't get out enough. Oh no, this person's getting laid off in a few months. God be with this person. I'm a caregiver and my client is in the hospital. I have been at the hospital every single day, even though I'm not getting paid, just to make sure my client is okay. How can they be so lackadaisical? This is literally life and death. Oh. The musicians of Northwest 23rd Street need to find new avenues of expression. Portland has never had a particularly entertaining or musically adept busking scene. It's usually just noisy panhandling. Yeah. It is pretty noisy. If you guys let Barber World Foods on Barber clothes, I will never forgive you. Oh no, I love Barber World Foods. Oh no. Stop joining video calls early, you psychopaths. Okay, yeah, this happens at work. Somebody starts it like 5 minutes early. I find that, does anybody like deal with this? If you have teams and like meetings that start with those, I struggle with these teams meetings. I mean, you know, we all have, I don't know. I feel like they really disrupt my day and my groove because I try to get, you know, locked in, and they can really upset like my plan. They always go over time, you know, it happens. We have a big, you know, well, I don't want to get into my work too much, but you know, it's like it happens. I get why people just log in when they want to, but I'm in the middle. I'm like planning, like I'm usually in the middle of a task when it goes off. Like I'm not even thinking 5 minutes ahead. We have a meeting. I'm going to clock into that and get on camera right away. Some people like to chat though, so I'm more shy. I don't know if it's shy or just reserved. It's shyness, really. Reserved is just a nice way of being shy. My apartment complex cut down 8 gorgeous, extra large cherry blossom trees that are about to bloom. Oh no, they filled my apartment windows with gorgeous pink blossoms. They said they're sick, but I don't believe that. I'm so mad. I want to break my lease and move. Now I have a busy street out my window and not gorgeous cherry blossoms. I could cry. Oh God, that's heartbreaking. This poor person. 8 cherry trees cut down. That's got to be devastating. Ugh. Rest in peace to those trees. They're planning to cut. I know about some trees that are going to get cut down soon. It's always a emotional thing for me when the trees get cut down, because it's like, especially when I know of it ahead of time, it's an anxiety in me. There's just, you can't replace that, the kind of serenity and peace that brings to a person. And it's just sad. It's just sad. Okay, let's continue. Someone needs to stop the person who buys up all the yarn at scrap repeatedly from doing so and clearing them out. It's really hard to get to scrap because of the lack of safe crosswalks on MLK, and my spouse keeps trying to get there, but only to have it be cleared the F out when they do. Also, TriMet, update your effing streetcar trackers so I should know if I should actually wait for 4 minutes or F off to a bus line. Please make your trackers work. I'm begging. Okay. Yeah, sometimes their trackers don't work great. I mean, back in my day, you used to have to call to figure out when the dang thing was coming. Now they have a freaking thing right there that tells you. 3 years ago. Oh, wow, when it snowed. We haven't had any snow. I don't think we're going to have any this winter. Jamie and I were talking about it earlier. Oregon politician sends Epstein survivor to Trump's State of the Union. I'm good. I'm good. Let's avoid that. Rockfall partially blocks I-5 south near I-405 interchange. Oh, dang. The Portland Frogs, who drove Trump crazy, are coming to D.C. for his State of the Union. Cute. Yeah, of course, it's got copyright music. All right, so they're just packing. Praise Keck. I mean, I guess. Like, this is just what it reminds me of, that nonsense. What brilliant political theater this will be. This will be pretty cool to see, like, visually. The frog is a very stand up and defy. I mean, what are you standing up to? What are you defying? Defiance.org. A lot of this is just that, like that guy that we saw earlier in the video that was talking about how his whole trans identity was just a reaction to being angry at his father. Like defiance. That's the message, is just defiance. Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna stand up to you because I'm gonna go against my own interests and totally ruin my own life and everybody else's around me and, destroy my country because I don't like you. Like, that's the vibe it's giving, maybe just to me. Photos from the Timbers home opener. Okay, let's see. The Timbers. I've never gone to a Timbers game. I have no interest in that either, but here's our lovely Timbers. Timbering it up. Kicking balls. Let's okay. All right then. Questions grow over mourning gaps at Portland's Northrop shelter. I don't even want to get into that, the shelter thing. These shelters are quite a thing. Oh, let's see who's playing at the Pioneer Courthouse Square this year. Ani DeFranco, okay. I've seen her a couple of times. The Mountain Goats, Modest Mouse. Some of these people I don't know. The Breeders, wow. Courtney Barnett, okay. Beach the Bunny Beths. Who is that? That's quite a name. Japanese Breakfast. I've seen the Mountain Goats a couple of times as well. Maybe I would see them again. I've never seen Modest Mouse. Modest Mouse. I was a fan of theirs when I was a teenager, but like a couple of their albums I got into for a period of time. I don't know. Built to Spill is playing with Courtney Barnett. Never say never. I've never gone though to any of these like Square concerts. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure it's a lot of fun, but bro, Portland is not real. Late night Beyblade sesh. What's this?
No, fuck!
Let's replay that.
2, 1, let it rip!
What the fuck are these guys doing?
Okay.
No, fuck!
That's kind of funny. Okay, this week, what's happening? Oh yeah, there's the Chinese New Year stuff happening. Toby Mac, Monster Jam. Oh, the Oregon Shakespeare Festival. Happens down in Ashland, another very liberal little town in Oregon. Missing youth. All right, this young person is missing. It's unfortunate. Celebrate Portland's comic scene. No, I'm good. Gun-toting burglar known as Inch and a Quarter Jimmy stole Christmas and terrorized Portland in the 1920s. Oh, how exciting. For months, police struggled to identify and catch a prolific burglar known as Inch and a Quarter Jimmy. He was quiet and quick and brazen, a craftsman, detectives said in admiration. The police had no idea who he was. They called him Inch and a Quarter Jimmy in a reference to the marks left by the pry bar he used to open or Jimmy windows. In the first month of his crime spree, November 1924, he broke into more than 100 homes in Portland, almost all on the northeast side, and got away every time, taking cash and jewelry, guns, and Liberty bonds. His boldness terrified Portlanders. He went into homes even when people were moving about inside, lights ablaze. He went in during dinner parties. He went in when babysitters were putting kids down to sleep. Rarely did anyone discover him in the act, but when it happened, he'd pull out a revolver, shush whoever had come upon him, and then stroll out the front door. He took advantage of the fact that he didn't look like a burglar. Well, what the heck does a burglar look like? He made his way around on a bicycle. Lord, help me, Lord. Sometimes he glided past officers searching for him. He'd tip his hat, occasionally stop and ask what was going on, offer to help in the search. He hit 14 homes on one weekend, all in the same neighborhood. Oh my goodness. The most dangerous type of criminal is the professional house burglar who operates in the residential sections. Interesting story. I'm not going to continue reading it. Never heard of this guy. Hello, Chase, in the chat. Mink in Oregon, an industry fades, the wild mink stays. Oh no, somebody's dog is missing. $1,000 reward, guys. Oh wow, this dog looks really special too. Look at this dog. This is a fine beast. Oh, I hope you find your doggy. That's so sad. I'd be so heartbroken. Look at this little beast. Look at this little soul. Look at this. I mean, those eyes looking up at you, trusting you, needing your leadership and direction. I mean, oh God, you'd be devastated, wouldn't you? Chase is also a house burglar, but he keeps getting caught. Lord. Who else is here? I've been ignoring you guys in chat. Sorry. What concerts have I gone to in Portland? Oof. So many over the years. Last concert Jamie and I went to see was the band James. They were doing like their 30th year Laid tour. Is it 30 years? Maybe it's 40 years. When was Laid released? It's not been 40 years yet. Well, let me look it up. Maybe it has been 40 years. Oh, James Laid album. When was that released? They were doing some big tour last year, like commemorative. So it was released in 1993. I don't know. 30 some odd year tour. So we went to see that. What was the concert I saw before that? I don't remember. I was thinking yesterday about the time my friend Lee and I went to see the band, or not band, but like the reggae artist Burning Spear. That was dope. That was like such a fun concert. It was like a really warm, like sultry summer's night, and they didn't have any air conditioning working at the time, so they just had these like massive fans going, and it was just like the concert went on forever. It was really cool. I mean, I've seen the Mountain Goats at a couple of different venues. My friend came, we saw Sisters of Mercy, I think. That might have been the last one I went to see before I went to see James last. And I saw them like as well, like 14 years ago or 14 years prior. Saw Placebo. She Wants Revenge. Saw The Streets. Lady Sovereign when I first moved here. Saw Gravy Train. Who else have I seen? I mean, I've seen so many bands. I don't know. It's like The Human League. That was fun. Thomas Dolby. Who else have I seen here in Portland? I don't even know, man. I'm missing a bunch of bands, I'm sure. Wild Beasts. That was a good
Here,
one.
put your face on full screen.
I never saw Aerosmith. Put my face on full
Go full
screen.
screen, yeah.
Hey, no. That's, yeah, when we went to see James. I tried uploading some videos and they were all got copyright. Like, I don't know why. It was live. It wasn't. Did you see the meme of that immigrant staring through that glass door window in England, Terry? Chases the white one that does that. I hadn't seen that. What are you looking for?
Power cord I think, over there.
Oh,
Maybe it's coming.
did I knock it down?
Back up a little bit.
No, I have not seen Aerosmith. Oh, oh,
I thought I threw it up there.
isn't that mine?
Yeah, I unplugged yours to plug mine in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, where's that black cord that was here? A little short black cord.
A short black cord.
Right here. Throw it up here. Dang.
Did I move it back here when I moved everything over? Oh. Well, it's my cord there. I don't know.
It's black. It's real short.
It's black and it's real short.
It's a double. It's a type C on both ends.
I think this is my cord though. Yeah, this isn't it. Would this work for this?
You can get that on both ends.
Oh, right. You're right.
This one is right there.
Wait, what is this it? No, it's caught up with the dang. Okay.
You're fine.
You saw Aerosmith in 1989, worst concert ever. Okay, dang. I have not seen that meme that Maina describes. It sounds good though. But we should wait for Chase to come back before you like bash him.
And make sure you can hear it.
Huh?
Make sure it gets.
Yeah, make sure he gets in here and hears it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Back to this sad dog missing. God, what a nightmare. This beautiful dog is missing. The person's offering $1,000. I looked at these pictures and I was like, yeah, this dog is priceless. Look at that. This picture, especially. Look at this beast. It's like a Nero dog. Look at it. Very, very adorable little beast.
Walking on fire.
Good morning, Portland. Oh, nice shot. I like that picture. Ned Flanders, Northeast Flanders. Somebody wrote a D after. That's great. Very cute. I found a Meyer and Frank receipt from 1992. Oh, wow. Look at that receipt. That's old school receipt. They spent $200 1998, back in what, 92? They said 93, 1992. Oh yeah, it says right there, September 26th. I witnessed an accident on Alder and 2nd last night around 5 p.m. A blue truck with a trailer backed out of a parking lot and into a gray SUV waiting at the stoplight. I watched the car run off and got some blurry, too far away pictures, so I decided not to stay. However, when continuing my walk, I saw the truck again and got its license plate. If this was you and you filed a police report, please send the case number and I'll call in to share what I know. I'm also from out of town, so if there's some better way to handle this, let me know. Edit, just called in to report. Hey, that's good news. Ooh, test offense. I guess this is get your tea up, boys. Gotta get your tea up. You see anything you've thrown away? A live stream of the thousands tons of trash that goes through Metro South Transfer Station each day. I'm good. I don't want to see that. Ooh, Ron Wyden Town Hall in Southwest Portland at Ida B. Wells High School. Now, why is there an Ida B. Wells High School in Southwest Portland? They only allow clear bags, so I guess you can see everything in it. Backpacks and non-clear bags are prohibited. Ron Wyden is a POS, in my opinion. So, what's with all our athletic design talent? Why doesn't Portland have a boutique activewear scene? That's the last thing we need more of is boutique activewear. We have so much athletic clothing design firepower in Portland, yet everyone at the gym is just wearing global brands. And yes, I realize Nike is technically our local brand, but let's be real. They are a global giant focused on mass market basics, and a lot of their gear feels pretty cheap. It's not the high-end premium quality I'm talking about. Why aren't there more premium boutique fitness brands starting up here? LA has brands like ASRB, and locally we have workwear brands like Dehen and Columbia Knit, designing and manufacturing in-house. The market for high-end fitness gear is massive. Are the margins on $150 leggings or $80 shorts really too low to make local production viable? Even if the technical fabrics have to be sourced overseas, shouldn't we be designing and sewing them here? Well, maybe you should start this business, ma'am or sir. What are you doing?
Clean up.
You cleaning up? What the heck?
I'm listening.
Anyway, I hate athletic wear. Maybe because I'm not athletic. I think you are overestimating the demand and way underestimating the effort required just to open up a boutique. I can't afford $150 leggings. Even if I could, it seems silly to pay that much. Yeah, for leggings.
We just scored on the leggings, didn't we?
Yeah, I got 10 pairs of leggings recently. Jamie, I would not have gotten 10 pairs if Jamie had not been there encouraging me to buy 10 pairs. That was fun.
For the low price of?
Yeah, they were $10 each.
$100.
I mean, you can't pass that up. I don't even wear leggings for a while, but I'm wearing a pair right now. They're really nice, actually. I'm glad I got them. I got a bunch of cool ones. I got like some tie-dye looking print ones, like a nice not minty green.
Okay.
A nice kind of like sagey green pair, this pink pair that I'm wearing. I got a couple of different multicolored, like blue, pinky, white ones. And then I got one that has the like Canadian flag print all over it, which is really cool looking. So I don't know. They're adding a fun element to some of the outfits I've done this winter. Jamie got to clean up, makes a snarky remark. Well, you ain't doing it. Are you talking about me making the snarky remark? Did I make a snarky remark?
She cleans.
Yeah, sometimes ish.
Fish.
I do clean. If I weren't doing this right now, I'd be cleaning, but Jamie suggested going live. So I know the rain is really depressing today. It's been like just so intense. Looking for 2 folks who want to see cat power tonight. Oh dang, we missed that. I didn't want to see cat power though, so I'm okay. Peaceful protests require both sides to participate. Ask Renee, buy a gun. Oh,
Renee, good.
stay peaceful. Let's see if we can there's more writing on this. That is so damn bold. These people are crazy.
All of a sudden they're pro gun because that penis guy got shot. What's his name?
Alex Pretty.
Pretty. Poor guy. Shouldn't have been carrying a gun. Guns kill people. Bullets kill people, not guns.
No moral obligation to respond to systemic violence with our. I can't read all of this. They're calling themselves the working class. I don't know if most working class people agree with your insane sentiment. But okay. That is bold. Bold. Oh no, not the missing dog again. The receipt. This is one thing I can't stand about Reddit, how it just refreshes itself. How it feels realizing we probably won't get snow this year. Yeah. It does feel like that. What, babe?
You wanted to be refreshed and take a shower.
Indeed. Q Side Project, Northwest 3rd and Flanders. Q Side.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh, whoa. What is this? A skateboarding community project on Northwest 3rd and Flanders in Old Town, Chinatown. It's a canvas for anyone and everyone that wants to roll on or be a part of some concrete built by skateboarders. Throw in a buck and chuck a grind because we can. Okay, interesting. Discover the best independent brands. Okay, I miss Portland. I'm from Canada. I used to visit you guys quite a bit over the years. I too like reading and beer. I can't come down right now for reasons you probably know. I just hope Portland is doing okay. And I wanted to send some love to everybody in Portland this morning. So that's it. That's the whole post. Stay strong, Portland, and take care. What the hell? That's cute.
Listen to me February 24th at the State of the Union. I'm the bigly best, definitely not in the Epstein files.
Yeah. So I guess these little guys are going to Washington, D.C.
Hope their plane doesn't crash or anything.
Yeah, I hope so too. Just had the best weekend in Portland since pre-pandemic.
Nice.
Valentine's Day on Saturday with my wife. Went to Huber's for dinner. We still haven't gone to Huber's.
We're gonna
Yeah, we are. They got Spanish coffee. My cousin loved that when he and I went there. He ordered.
In the building?
Yeah, that we almost went into, but it was like crazy.
It's pretty packed in there.
Yeah, you kind of.
There's like a 30s.
Usually when I've gone, it's been like on a weekday. So I forgot it was like Saturday lunchtime. They were packed.
It's like in the middle of a building. It feels like a 30s bar, like from that.
Well, it's the oldest restaurant in the city.
It looks like a speakeasy or something.
Hello, Achilles. Hello, Clay.
It's like a speakeasy.
Gally and Callie. Pinocchio's helicopter.
Maybe you should open the chat.
You think I should open it up?
Yeah.
But these guys aren't talking Portland. Please pray for Latin AI, guys. We always pray for our sister Latin AI and Callie. We love her. The proximity with Northern America is the problem with Northern America is its proximity to Canada. Dang, ouch. You should go where you want to go and what will be the most convenient, and maybe find a Japanese restaurant. You mean for the poll?
What's the poll say?
Yeah, let's check in with the poll. Oh yeah, pray for Achilles, guys, please.
What?
Please keep Achilles in your prayers.
What do you do?
Clay, does your mama have other smart sons, or are you unique? Dang. Dang. What do we got here? Oh, we're checking the poll. Did I close? Oh no, it's over here. Duh. Okay. Y'all suck. We have to go to a cabin in the mountains.
Yes.
Dang it. Y'all really gonna make me go up to a cabin in the mountains when I should be getting some fresh sea air?
The mountains.
They ain't gonna have any Japanese restaurants up in the mountains.
Yeah, they will.
Mm.
Thank you, y'all.
Achilles, does your mama have any straight sons? Doesn't she want grandkids? The Clay and Achilles beefing in my chat. That's so funny.
I'm the only cousin on my dad's side that's married.
Really?
And I'm the middle. Everybody's over 40 now. 5 of us. I'm the only one that's married. Crazy.
That is crazy. I think I'm like the last one to get married on my dad's side. Well, I don't know. His sisters. Yeah, some of his sisters. But like kind of. So I guess Jamie is the only straight man in his family. This is Clay. Okay. Going across the Ned Flanders crossing. Ooh, let's check this out. I've never taken it. This is the pedestrian crossing called Ned Flanders Crossing. I'm so excited.
Getting married doesn't mean okay, we know that it's
I'm so excited. We're gonna cross the Ned Flanders Crossing. It's on Northwest Flanders. We've never gone. We should. It's not. It's middle of the Pearl District. Cross over like 45. Okay. Is it really this easy? I was worried there would be scared. I could just go right over this. No problem.
you can jump up.
And I think like the first tour I like Flanders too. sure it's taken them a long time. All right, you know what? I'm bored of it. Jeez. Oh, cool. Portland Whips, 81. Okay. I love seeing these vehicles as person documents. Ooh. 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 Gary Bussey, cute. Oh, it's not even sharing.
Busey.
I know it's Busey, but it says Bussy because it's a bus. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm all distracted. Y'all weren't even watching that thing with me. I feel so bad. I'm just sitting here watching it. Boring you guys. Possibly. Or you're chatting with yourselves. You're not even concerned with what I'm doing, which is cool. How is he getting a screech look? Why did they call it Ned Flanders Crossing? Because the writer of The Simpsons, Matt Groening, is from Portland, and a lot of his characters, like Ned Flanders, are named after streets and like areas in the city. So Ned Flanders corresponds to the Flanders Street. There's also like Reverend Lovejoy, Quimby, Mayor Quimby, Montgomery Burns, Bob Terwilliger is another example. Trying to think of other examples. They'll come to me possibly, but there's just a few examples of characters on The Simpsons that have their names from Portland landmarks. You had to clean the litter box. Good for, yeah. Jamie helped Nero out with that today. That was cool. He got really happy, was digging around. So yeah, let's look at these together. We'll go back. So on previous ones of these that I've done where we go and look at these things, we've seen these amazing vehicles captured around the city. I'm quite fond of this one. And then as you can see, it's Gary Busey, but Gary Bussey. That's clever. This little cart is covered in green mold. Oh, wow. Okay. And then they've actually got Chris Koch is an artist from, or Koch is an artist from Louisville, Kentucky, who moved to Portland in 2015. He doesn't know anything about cars and drives a Subaru Outback. Nice. Nice little book for your coffee table. Anyone missing their mushrooms? Oh, dang. A mushroom spill. Tragic. Two naked bike rides have revealed their dates. I prefer not to know and then just to be pleasantly surprised when I come across it by chance. Yeah, we go into this. Eugene, Oregon at the Cuthbert Amphitheater. Flash pop-up resistance. Okay, let's check these out. Free art. Migra whistles. Free. Form a crowd. Stay loud. Blow the whistles on ice. These whistle kits are free, but any donations go to more kits. Okay, so they're just giving these out. It looks like at various places, giving out form a crowd and stay loud just to potentially harass anybody working for ICE. Well, that sucks. Hedge Slayer returns. FPDX. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. That hedge is destroyed. Goodbye, hedge. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't think I want to get into those comments. On this day in 2021, people are remembering the snow since we didn't get any this year. I don't know if I feel bummed about it or not. I don't think we're going to get any. I was saying that actually when JB and I were out earlier. I was like, I don't think it's going to snow. If it was going to snow, it should have snowed already. I mean, never say never. It might get cold again when we still have another month of winter, but I don't think it will. Usually it would have snowed by now if it was going to snow. Like late February, I was thinking maybe, but stolen utility trailer. I feel like we saw this the last time I came on here. Oh, video. There's Montgomery Park all lit up in the background. I love it. I love it when they do this. It's so exciting. Their murmuration is just crazy. It's so fun to watch and to hear. And they just fill the air with their like squawks and squeaks. It's like Mana in the chat, really. Drones over Portland. I'm sorry, but where is the outrage over an ever-increasing amount of drones flying around like we're in a scene from the Terminator? It's seriously disrupting my well-being. It's so in your face, and tonight was the worst I've ever seen it. Man, I have never seen any drones. Maybe once I saw guys playing with a drone. I mean, yeah, I shouldn't say never, but I've been seeing them like crazy around 28th and between Burnside and Gleason area, like around the Coke factory. Yep, I saw 2 UFOs slowly passing over the neighborhood tonight. I'm nearish the cross streets you mentioned. I have not seen any UFOs. I have not seen any drones. Have you seen any drones flying around at night? I guess it's just not that interesting down here. I am 1,000 times more worried about Ring cameras. All right. I heard this bit of drama about the Ring cameras, but yeah, here I heard him. He was like, I don't want to get up, Daddy. Where is he? What's up, Chase? Here, I'll put you on the big screen. Who's that? Mr. Kitty. I haven't even seen this. You'd have to post a link. Greg sent a super chat. Hold up, let me pull it up here. I'm ready for the Terry show. Looks like the good people are showing up. Your next poll should be, should you keep doing girls' night streams? I say no. Why not?
I went pretty good.
I thought it went pretty well. Maybe I will do one, though. Thank you for the super chat. That's a good idea. All right, I'm going to do one more poll for you guys tonight. Start a poll. Should we do more ladies' nights? Okay, let me pull this back up. It's doing it again, trying to make me sign in. I refuse. God dang, beautiful. I tell you what. Yeah, that is an amazing photo of the scape. Good morning. Ooh. ICE is weaponizing your private data. Okay. Mount Hood from Tom, Dick, and Harry this morning. Okay, that's beautiful. Ooh, earn gift cards. According to the book Masters of the Game, Shaq bungee jumped off a tower in Portland. Huh, interesting. What can the Multnomah County District Attorney do to stand up to Trump? Yeah, what can they do to stand up to Trump? Let's find out. Prosecutors across the country are vowing to hold federal officials responsible for breaking the law. Portlanders are asking the Multnomah County DA to do the same. Please don't. Please, please. Please focus on our problems here. Please. You weren't meant to override what the federal government is doing. Please. Dang. What a shot. This is an interesting image. Am I zoomed in still? What can local government leaders do to protect their residents in a time of federal authoritarianism? Many Portlanders have asked that question since federal officials and agents have become increasingly hostile to immigrants or those they perceive to be immigrants, as well as people protesting President Trump's draconian immigration crackdown. This language is so inaccurate. It's full of misleading lies and slanders.
They go after the criminal immigrants.
I know. People perceive to be immigrants. I mean, they make it sound like it's some kind of raid on people, like that, like. Terry, I zoomed into the background and Jamie is kissing your cat. I know. They're bipolar ladies' nights. Yes, on ladies' night. Thank you, C-Sal, coming in hard with a super chat, voting to keep ladies' night. I loved it, actually. I thought it was great. It was fun. It was also fun. Like, I didn't even want to let guys in at first, but it was fun, like, charging them to come in. Actually, that was kind of funny, making them pay a cover. The thing is, though, like, every time they did, it did change the vibe totally. Like, we're all chatting with each other and, like, having some kind of thoughtful conversation about something. Or just, talking about what's ticking us off. And the guy would come in and, like, you know, just be silly. It is what it is. Are y'all kissing? Oh, you're petting him. I thought he's kissing you. Lena, Dragon Trump for the win. Lena knows. And they're going off. Oh, look, they deployed tear gas on people. Wasn't this horrible? Not really. Oh, somebody found a cat. Oh. Is your cat lost? Are you watching? Is your cat lost? Is this your cat? What a beautiful cat. So apparently they found $106 million that was unspent on housing, like stuff in Portland City Treasury. I don't know what's going on with that, but people are ticked. We have coyotes in the area. I've seen them. Watch out. They will grab up your toddlers and your cats. No problem. Nero, you don't want to go out. This is what you might find. Oh, what is the difference? Oh, a guy in a KKK hood and robe and a DHS officer. What is the difference? Your tax dollars. Call your reps and senators. Abolish ICE. God. Makes me like crazy seeing this kind of nonsense. This is quite the shot. Wow, look at that color. I don't know how they edited this, but a beautiful, beautiful shot. Oh, local groceries delivered to your doorstep. Free delivery from Smith Brothers Farms. I'm going to click on that and learn more later. I won't subject you guys to that. Oregon must dismiss more than 1,400 criminal cases due to attorney shortage. Oh my God. What are people saying about this? I want to see. I briefly dated a public defender here in Portland. She was constantly stressed out. She's now a happy lesbian in Ohio. The public defender to lesbian pipeline is real. One of my coworkers left to work in the public defender's office. Less than 2 years later, she's abandoned working in law entirely. From lawyer to lesbian, what a career switch. The courts are turning the public defenders gay. Alex Jones, probably. Some days I just wake up hoping, well, today will be the day I just leave everything and become a happy lesbian in Ohio. The true American dream. This is all guys saying this too. That's the funny thing about this. This is from 17 days ago. Man, how did we get here? What is going on with the Portland subreddit where this from 17 days ago is at the top of the page? Stop. I'm not signing in. I told you. I don't remember my password. I don't want to set up a new one. Did anybody lose this? Oh, Lord. What is that? It's a piece of a truck. Oh, here's more of this guy's photos of his fancy cars he sees around Portland. Very cute. I like, okay. What is this? It looks like a hair salon. What? Okay. It's a bike or a tricycle. Okay, that's pretty wild looking. Is this Mr. Mad's van? Old steam train bike. Wow. This car is covered in Sasquatch stickers. Interesting. Sasquatch. I'm pro Sasquatch and I vote.
You left Dennis comment.
Huh? Did I? My bad. Magnolia in Seattle is full of coyotes. My sis took pics of.
That's where I was born.
Yeah, that's where Jamie's from. He's from Magnolia. He grew up there. Have you seen all those studded neon jackets and collars for small dogs? Yeah. I haven't seen neon ones for cats and dogs. No. Talk me into going to the gym so I can lose this baby weight and I can make my. I hate y'all. Chase, stop being disgusting. It's not that I won't show it. I just don't know it. Like, I haven't seen the photo, so I wouldn't even know where to look. What is going on in my damn chat? Cuddles posted the link. That's nice of her. Oh, you still have family in Magnolia? It's a nice area. Okay. I don't know what to think. Is it really 8:30 already? Huh? Lena. Suspects arrested after entering Lincoln High School, prompting a lockdown. Oh my God. Lost wallet, long shot. It says Bolivia. Interesting. Do you live in Montevilla and did your rabbit escape? If you are looking for a white bunny with a few little black spots, he is hanging around the intersection of Northeast 87th and Hasselo, at least as of 6-ish p.m. Would not let me get close enough to grab him, but he's obviously a pet and not a wild rabbit. Oh my God. Somebody missing their rabbit. Pal, okay. This is an old photo of Southeast Powell, I suppose. Looks good. Another sunrise photo. Yeah, we meant the light festival. Someone found a necklace. Ooh, pretty. Little cross. Sunset from TriMet. Okay, nice. Yeah, just riding the bus and then you get a beautiful shot like that. Nice. T-shirt weather in February. I don't know about even a t-shirt on December. It's not been that warm. But right on. You know who else hates ice? My mom. Yeah. Yeah. I'm having some thoughts about this one. This is reminding me of like, well, it's just, again, we're getting to that like mama spirit. My mom hates ice. I'm like, well, why are you like so identified with your mother? I want to see Immigrant Chase. I want to see it too. You'll need to post the link because I've never seen it. So, alas. Gotta wash this one off pronto. This sucks. Can't spell dickheads without DHS and ice. So they're chalking up the ground outside. F ice. The Constitution. F ice. Some more chalk going on here. This looks like, okay. All right. Let's see the comments on this. Now that's where I want my arts tax money to go. Oh, God. If they want it gone, they can pull out the hose. Too good. Might crochet something inspired by it. Oh, Lord. Remember when we were looking at the crochet subreddit and they had all that anti-ice, like crochet, tapestry, crochet stuff going on? And did they sweep away the rocks already? It's a shame. They needed landscaping. It's a shame. Ever since they amputated half their single tree's limbs and poisoned most of their plants to death, they really need some kind of outdoor design. These people are so sadistic, aren't they? As if the ongoing like protesting outside that facility hasn't led to these things happening to the trees and plants around the building. Serious question for folks frequenting Macadam. How's it been since the ruling against the use of tear gas? We need to do another 4,000 person gathering to test. Also, they would use the excuse of anyone in the driveway to unload a barrage. They want to choose violence, always have. You're on their property, you're not leaving. What are they supposed to do? People have like tried to rush into the facility with weapons. They've tried to set it on fire. If they ask you to leave their property and they give you ample warning, why don't you get off their property? I honestly think they enjoy the back and forth. I honestly do. Last job on Earth, I'd off myself. Yeah, okay. Hi, Robin. Good to see you. Oh, no. Did the police come for Chase? I don't know. They might have. They're going to deport him. You don't know how to post a link? I mean, you have a wrench. You can post a link. It's a little depressing. I find it depressing, this kind of thing, a bit when I look at it and like actually get into it. But it's good to read, to see what people are thinking. Oh, look at this little dog and its big chew toy. That's adorable. Burnside Bridge is closed until further notice because of mechanical issue 18 days ago. What? Another glorious day in our beautiful city. 2 pics, okay.
I had to wait for the bridge to go down on 20 minutes.
Interesting. Isn't it crazy when you're like on the bridge waiting for it to go up and down? It's a weird feeling. Sunset tonight from inner northeast. Interesting cloud formation.
See the waves? Each wispy tendril. It's amazing. Slowly billowing away. This is amazing. Okay, those have lost some of their recent glory as everything fades to dusk.
Wow. Oh, let's see what made people smile, what made them happy. Only 11 comments, so. Someone had a nice day with their friends. They saw the crows, the jellyfish, along with delicious food and good company, and they had a nice Lyft driver home. I'm about 5 minutes from driving to work, and the first thing I'm doing is walking over to Bentley's Bagels. Just discovered them the other day, and everything or salt to start the day just makes the day better. I do love bagels. They're so good. They're so comforting, and they stick with you all day. At least if they're a decent bagel, and like if they're made right. Oh man. When you were in the hospital, I went to the like bagel place right over there. That was really good. I think I just had a bagel with cream cheese. It was so good. It was like a pumpernickel bagel. I hadn't had one in forever. What's that? All right, so this is Mayna's video she wanted us to see, so
All right.
let's check it out.
At 2:30 a.m., a woman in the UK spotted a man staring at her through her front door. Terrified, she called the police. He was taken to hospital, then released hours later. When she asked what to do if he returns, the answer was simple: call us again.
That's hilarious. Oh no, I stopped sharing, my bad. That's hilarious. So that's the immigrant version of Chase. That's how Mayna views Chase. That's kind of funny. Okay. I think I'll look at one more thing and then I better get off of here. So, because it is almost bedtime and I'll need to get ready for bed. Here we go. Yeah, this is the page I want to get on.
Chase is a creepy.
I wouldn't think it of Chase, but peeping Tom, really? Do you really peep in people's windows? Okay, here we are, the WTF Portland page on Facebook. That is one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. That was pretty bad. I couldn't watch the whole thing, but then watching and eating and family time. That's okay, dude. Shoot. Hey, Lupin, good to see you. This is a Pulitzer Prize show. Thanks. I don't know about that. It's a fun one though tonight, just looking at different Portland things. What is this? Yeah, I don't know. Check this dude out. This is the same Jeremy Williams that tried to rob the jewelry counter at Walmart like 12 years ago. He's out of prison and reintegrating back into society, a changed man. Okay, let's
Another cop. Spaz on it. Flick on flick. Come on, get back.
one of the delightful local characters you can hope to meet when you go past Burnside. Missing person. Okay. Gives me away till I'm back on my feet again. McMenamin's Mission Theater. They're doing a 90s flannel night. The 2 top tributes will be on fire. Rusty Cage, the one and only national tribute to Soundgarden. Oh man. And let's see, Stone Temple Pilots tribute band. Do you want to go see this, babe? That actually might be kind of fun. 2 tribute bands on May 30th. It's 21 and over too. Where is the Mission Theater? Oh, I love the Mission Theater. It's great because I get that special. I get the special like disabled seat.
Okay.
So like.
It's who? Stone Temple Pilots and who?
It's Stone Temple Pilots and Soundgarden cover band. That sounds dope. What's up, Matthew? That sounds fun. They have pretty good seats. I mean, I don't know. The last show I went to there it's a really old building. So their front is like really steep steps. So what they do is they pull out this like thin metal ramp, and they were having to pick me up at times to get me into the building. Basically, it was pretty fun, but the workers were all very kind and professional and helpful. And then I got put at a table. I went there when I went to see Mickey Bereni Trio, and like Lol Tolhurst and Budgie from Susie and the Banshees were doing a thing too. They were making music together. Matthew says that would be his type of concert. Yeah, I think maybe we should try to get tickets to this. This might be fun, like really fun. Flannel show. Okay. Anyone with input regarding the ER here? And is it flooded with respiratory problems, flu, etc.? Every ER is flooded with people who do not need to be in an ER, don't speak English, and cannot pay for a doctor visit. So they go to the ER where they have to treat you, and we pay for it. Go off, Tammy. Go off. Why do you guys want to ban all fishing and hunting statewide? One city's opinion shouldn't dictate how the whole state lives. Go off, Calvin. Yes. Liberalism is a mental illness. A lot of people in Portland think this is effing dumb. I'm going to say amen. I'm one of them. Okay, so there's this. I told you guys, remember when we went live, when we went to cover that protest at the city hall, the anti-ICE protest? So when we were there, somebody came up to me and was collecting signatures for this thing. This thing has gotten on the ballot. Maybe don't quote me, but I think it is, or it's close to being on the ballot, where they're basically, they were saying they want to make it illegal to kill or hurt an animal in the city or in the state of Oregon, or to like force breed them. It would basically be, you know, like it's a major attack on like local ranchers, pretty much, and anybody, the dairy farms. I mean, Oregon has tons of like farms everywhere. Like you go outside the city a little ways, it's a farmland. And people are like, you know, having cattle, producing milk and dairy, and like you're gonna have to force breed cows and other animals, like, so it's just crazy. Amen, I'm one of them. It's insane. It's, you can't, like, what are they? Ugh. Man arrested for allegedly harassing PCC student at bus stop near campus. Who hasn't been harassed at that bus stop? 34-year-old Abdelwahid Dahir Yusuf. In connection with latest incident of alleged harassment of female students at bus stop. Abdelwahid Dahir Yusuf. This was happening at this open fire. Is that a dead body on fire? I don't know what it is on fire. Dang. Foster Road at 3 p.m. There's no way that's legal. Don't be a grass. Sometimes it's downright beautiful how tweakery and ghetto Portlanders can be. So is using your phone while driving. Yeah. Beaverton Beaver Dam Trail cam captures. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, a blue heron. That wasn't a beaver. That was a nutria. Oh, wait, no, that was the nutria. I guess there's also a beaver that they caught. And they also caught an owl. Oh, here's a beaver. And an owl. Oh, wow. Jamie was just looking at owls earlier today. Oh, hello. Wow. Hi, all. I just wanted to introduce myself and share a photo I took. Hi, I'm new to this group. I recently joined because I am relocating to the Portland area. Good luck. Poppy Good said, I'm trying to get the hell out. Why? You like a failing economy? Do you like ridiculous restrictions? Overly inflated home prices? Unbelievably high tax rates? Willing to give up your guns? Can you fingerprint a protest sign on a poster board? Things to think about when planning to move here. This is going to be entertaining. I got to get into this. Wow. If you like a lying liberal LGBTQ government who can't budget money and will tax the hell out of you, by all means move here. Not to mention the cost of housing. Just stay in Portland. Us country folk are tired of liberal city folk effing up our small towns with your city attitude and BS. I love how many people who aren't in Portland get in on these pages and like talk trash. It's so good. Like they get a thrill of it. I get a thrill reading it, so it's all good. At least we are staying ourselves inside. If you're on the internet, at least you're not outside getting into trouble, right? Portland is a hellhole. They promote nasty. I got more respect for New York City. They don't have whole families on the streets in a van. Turn back now. Surely I landed in the Portland haters side of Facebook. Everyone have a great life. I wish you all the best. Welcome. It's a nice place to live. All these bitter people are going to be bitter about literally everything. It's an excellent place to live. Been here 5 years. Came from 20 years in San Diego. Well, I mean, if you were in San Diego, you know. I've heard San Diego is hard on people that like I don't know, live there for a while or from there. Like it's suffocating for people that are like from there. I've been in Florida for 26 years, most of them living on the beach. Then Hurricane Helene took my house. It sucks here. Many can't afford to live here anymore. I'm getting out of this S-hole. So I guess the author is relocating from Florida. Welcome to the Rose City. I had to get out of Portland. I swear it gave me PTSD. Dang. Come to watch the place crumble. You'll be delocating by September. Hope you land on the west side in the burbs. Downtown is not what it used to be. You'll fit right in. Welcome. Never leave anything in the car, like literally nothing, not even an empty cup of coffee in the cup holder. These zombies will break in for an empty can to add 10 cents to their recycling collection. Oh, God. Have they doxed you yet? They spread my nudes on all the telephone poles around Portland, effing rascals. Okay, that's enough. There's anonymous participants in here. This is crazy. How much was minimum wage when you first started working, Jamie? Do you remember?
15. Maybe less.
I feel like it was $5.25. What was my first job? Like my first legal job. I'm trying to think what I made. I don't even remember. I'm gonna be ticked if I was making that little.
Yeah, 5.15.
Yeah, I think I made $5.15 too, which is. I remember moving to Portland and it was like the minimum wage was like 8 something, and that was all exciting. Like, okay, they have to at least pay me that. They have to at least pay me that. Thankfully, I never had to work that amount, but it was helpful when like looking for a job immediately. I was like, okay, well, you know, I can make it work. Because back in the day, it was so much cheaper to live here. It was hard to find a place to stay. It was hard to find a place, but like the rent was super cheap. Especially compared to like Anchorage. Anchorage is crazy. Oregon Senate passes bill to move transportation referendum to May election. Yeah, sounds about right. Hi, all. I just wanted to introduce myself and share a photo I took. Okay. We would like to formally add our hat into being the dictator of this group so we can tell you all to get out. Okay. Okay, people just posting pictures of themselves. Has anyone lived in Coos Bay? No. Hi, I'm new to this group. I recently joined because I grew up in Portland and lived here my whole life, and I ain't never leaving. Right on, Antonio. Dem representative asked Epstein survivors at Bondi hearing, how many of you were ignored by the DOJ? Oh, God. Morrison Bridge, 11 p.m. 40 bikes hogging up all the lanes. Yeah, they do these critical mass things where the bicyclists just take over. And they're like, yeah, F capitalism with our very expensive bikes. Oh, nice. Yeah, my first official job, I worked for the city of Anchorage, and I think it paid like $5.25 an hour, if I remember correctly, and it sucked. And our particular supervisor ended up quitting early, so I didn't even get to like my last paycheck because we didn't have anyone to take us around and do our work. I got so badly sunburnt that year. And my dad was like, it's good for you. And like, meanwhile, like I was in so much pain. My skin was just like messed up. I hated it. I do not like to be that, like, ever since then, I've been like very adamant to not let myself get sunburnt. It's happened a few times, but 1990, we have a jacked male lifting up the car with a woman in it. And now we have a guy in a dress with a beard and high heels letting a lady on a bike come off and change the tire. And it says, what went wrong? I don't know. What went wrong? What's wrong with this? Because I don't see a damn thing, says Danny from. Okay, Danny. The only people worried about stuff like this are people who are way insecure with themselves. I don't know. Anybody want to come to church with me tomorrow? Yeah, the Mormons have been hitting this like page a lot. Yeah, no, thank you. I will pray that you break away from the LDS cults. I guess, can we call them Mormon anymore? I think they're like Latter-day Saints. They don't want to be called Mormon, right? Trump reported Epstein to the police before Epstein became a convicted sex offender. Bill Gates became friends with Epstein after Epstein became a convicted sex offender. Guess who Democrats hate? New to Portland program gives certain pregnant women cash every month. A direct cash program for people who are pregnant. People who are pregnant. Okay. It mostly helps women stabilize their lives. Really? So if you make less than $39K a year, the government will help subsidize you. Huh. The poverty picture. It ain't ever this bad, kids. Oh, let's watch this.
On this episode of Shit Ain't That Bad, we have the poverty picture in your liquor store's third aisle. Do not, if shit is this bad, get out of the liquor store and go make a plan. Go take an AI developing class, because no way you're supposed to be drinking 2 Buzz Balls in a picture together. People who drink Buzz Balls fight in public and go to the store with no shoes on them. And a cut water? Come on, bro. You drinking TikTok juice? No, sir. I don't want your poverty in the picture. And Don Julio, okay, cool. This comes with 3 fights and 2 probation officers. This right here comes with a ankle bracelet monitor. Fellas, if your girl right now, her mouth is watering and she mad that I'm in this video, she's an alcoholic, go take a seat later. And they're going to top it off with a Calypso. What are y'all making? This is how you make a Four Loko from scratch. This is how you make MD 2020 from scratch. This is a baby shower, a hood rat baby shower picture. Somebody going to be fine as hell after they drink this, and it's going to be the wrong person, and you're going to be on this.
All right. I think we could end there. That was funny. I can't get sunburned. I'm too white. I know. It's terrible. It's so terrible. Like you can imagine it's just, it's painful. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I think I'm going to cut it off. I'm tired. I know. Nightmare baby shower, right, Lena? Nightmare baby shower. Oh, the poverty picture. I like the idea of it. Yeah. Thanks for being here this Monday night, guys. This rainy Monday night. This dreary Monday night. Thank you for your super chats. Even though it was a kind of laid back one, y'all still showed up. Thank you for participating in the polls. Yeah, I didn't even watch Anchor Baby today. I forgot. Let's end the last poll. Should we do more ladies' nights? Hey, 65% of you say yes. I think we will do another ladies' night, guys. We'll do it next month, though. You know, we're not going to make them too frequent. I don't want to discriminate against the guys too much. The guys are a big part of this channel when we do our open panels. It's nice to make some space for the ladies to have a little bit more air. All right, guys. Y'all take care. I'll see you next time. Jamie's giving you the deuce. Peace.